My name is Martin. I'm from NMD Pharma, and I'm going to talk to you about a lovely phase 2 trial that we have coming up right now. And I understand why people don't get this. Okay, it works. Perfect. So today I'll be talking to you about a new drug that we are developing. It is coming up in phase 2. That was the dark green part that Janine showed us. It's a muscle-specific inhibitor of a channel called CLC-1. This channel only exists in skeletal muscle. What it does is that it makes the connectivity between the nerve and the muscle much better. So if there's a faulty signal coming in from the nerve, it amplifies that signal, makes sure that the muscle can actually respond to it. It increases the muscle function. And in that sense, it's irrespective of the subtype of CMT that you may have. So it increases muscle activation. We're a small company from Denmark, and according to Jamal, that's actually a kingdom. We don't have any catapults, as far as I know, and our current king doesn't seem to have any issues with wanting to fly anywhere at the moment, so I think we'll be fine. We're a pretty small team. We're just 50 people, and this is most of us at our recent offsite here in April this year. And we have a very small pipeline. But I will say that we are also targeting myasthenia gravis and spinal muscular atrophy that share some of the complications that is from when the nerve has to activate the muscle. Just to let you know that this is not a CMT-specific treatment. The trial, however, is CMT-specific. So we discovered that in CMT, both type 1 and type 2, there seems to be an inconsistent delivery from the nerve to the muscle with respect to the signal. So what we could see, and for those who were there, for those of you who were there yesterday, Jorge, my colleague, alluded to that there is a significant increase in the blocking that you can measure in single fiber EMG, which means that the signal is not getting through to the muscle. We also saw that if you have worse blocking, you also seem to have a worse phenotype. So these two seem to correlate. And this is also true in other diseases such as myasthenia gravis, for instance, where we have shown in a small clinical phase 1b trial, so that's a kind of cheating the phase 2, getting there a little early, and in animal models that this NMD670, the compound that we'll be testing, actually improves muscle function in both animal models and in some patients. And these were published in Science Translational Medicine earlier this year. Okay, so back onto the track of the trial. Synapse CMT is a phase 2A clinical trial, and we are investigating the safety and efficacy, which Janine alluded to. You have to do it in that order. It's in ambulatory adults, so you have to be 18, and adults apparently also ends at 70, because you can't be any older than 70 in this trial. And it's in CMT types 1 and 2, and you have to have a confirmed genotype, but we are not interested in the specific subtype. All types are welcome, but you have to have genetic confirmation of those. We're looking at NMD670 as an oral tablet that you will take twice daily for 21 days in either a placebo or non-placebo arm. There will be 6 total visits, and one of them, of course, is a screening. Then there's a pre-visit, 3 visits during the trial, and 1 after the trial. And it's pretty short, it's quite condensed. And we tried to design it in a way, as you talked about earlier, such that it won't impact too much and won't interfere too much. We hope to increase muscle strength, and we hope to increase endurance and also do something about the fatigue that many CMT patients experience. We have tried to skew it so that 30% of the participants will have CMT type 2 and the latter 70% CMT type 1, but it just depends on how many people are willing to join, of course. We hope that we can screen our first participant in October, so that's really soon. But we have 2 sites here in the US that are up and running, and some patients are ready to be screened, so we're really eager to get going. I will say that we do not allow patients who rely on AFOs in these trials, but if you only use them once in a while or for extra activities, that's fine. But please, as Dottie said, the pre-screening is also quite important to make sure that you get into this. Yeah, and there's a little study design outline. I think I put that already. Please, if you're interested, my email is down there. I'll be happy to take any questions you might have. You can also scan the QR code and take it right to clinicaltrials.gov. And the 2 centers that are currently active and can take patients are in Columbia, Missouri and Austin, Texas. The other centers will open, soon. I don't even know exactly when, but I hope soon. And if anyone is interested, we're also conducting the trial in Europe at the same time. We have sites there as well. And then I just want to say thank you to those who participated in the CMT established trial that I showed data from, and also to everyone, investigators, people inside the staff, families, everyone who are here, and to the NMD team. Thank you so much.